Welcome back, guys. I want to talk to you guys about the lunge, probably one of the most kind of commonly used or commonly talked about strength exercises for the running community. You talk to any coach, athlete, one of the first exercises they'll list off is some form of lunge variation. However, what also is associated with the running community is niggly knees, okay? And so people will try to kind of flog this movement, and they try to find ways to make it work. So first of all, I'm going to show you how you can make it work for you, but also I'm going to give you some alternatives as well that are going to give you just as much emphasis on those key muscle groups. So when it comes to the lunge, a lot of people will think obviously as a forward lunge, loading, putting that forward load through the front foot. What I want you to do immediately, guys, if you haven't done it already, is reverse that mindset. So putting the load more predominantly into your glutes, less into your quads, but you're still going to be getting this great leg workout. That is a great way to offset the load through the knee, put more emphasis into the back end. Also, think about stride pattern, okay? A lot of people, when it comes to the lunge, and this is probably why I don't prescribe it as frequently as other coaches would, it's because people find it very hard to find a consistent footstep. And so often, unless they've got a marker on the ground that they're working to, you'll find that people are very erratic with their footstep, often crossing over a line, creating a lot more instability. And when you're dealing with someone who's got irritable knees, can become a big problem. So obviously for you, it's in the wording there, you're looking for a consistent footstep. You're looking to have a mark that you've got to hit every single time, so your distance is nice and controlled, and your loading pattern is nice and controlled. That's going to allow your legs to get accustomed to the workload, and then obviously build up a tolerance to it. Now, as an alternative, I would be probably looking to give you guys, to start with, before we prescribe a lunge, I'll give you a split squat. So taking a more of a closed chain, closed loop position. You're not going to let the feet leave the ground. And then from here, we're just simply going to work that lunge pattern without the kind of environmental factors, without the kind of the dynamic movement. This is going to allow you to load the leg, work the leg hard, put the emphasis into that front foot, and put obviously into the glutes without overloading or potentially putting too much load through the patella and through the knee to create the irritation. Working for a couple of sessions, 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 10 reps each leg, you're going to start to build up a tolerance, which can allow you to then start to bring in potentially the reverse lunge variation, and then we can bring in those forward lunge variations. But personally, that's the kind of order I would play it, especially if you find that you just find that irritated when you start doing that movement. All right?